What's up and what's happening? Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. And today, we got Jordan. We got Michael Jordan in the Jordan Challenge. Just for y'all. Just for y'all. I hope you guys are excited. Now, this sequence right here, this is what happens when you first put in NBA 2K11. You get that intro. You get the whole, are you ready thing and stuff like that. This is the 1991 NBA Finals. Now, the actual Jordan Challenge kicks off with the arrival, where I believe you scored 63 versus Boston, then 69 in the playoffs, then shootout, then the bad boy Pistons, and then the 1991 NBA Finals. All right, so this is what we have to do in this challenge. We have to average 31 points or more, average 55% shooting or more, 11 assists or more, and of course, win the finals. Now, in real life, the Lakers would win game 1, and then the Bulls would win the rest of the season, the rest of the series in 5 games, going 4-0 after the first loss. All right. So MJ, we got to do that. All right. He averaged 11 assists in the finals, plus 31 points, and shot over 55% from the field. And people really want to doubt that's goatness. Okay, whatever. Anyways, man, 8-5 is now the score. We're gonna get the rebound, and we're gonna get up court. That's what we do. We're going to get the ball to MJ because we need those points. And Vlade Divac, you can't handle the sauce, sir. All right, we're going to knock home the N1, and it's an 8-8 ball game. Now Magic, he's going to let that thing fly. And I made a mistake the first handful of games in this series. I already completed the whole series, so make sure you're on the lookout. MJ does not cover Magic for like the majority of these videos until I realized that's what I did when I was younger and I beat this. I put Scotty or I put Michael on Magic. I put one of them. So in this time around, you will see Michael Jordan at the point, but as of right now, clearly that's not what's happening, and the Lakers are abusing us because PJ Armstrong and I'm about to say Steve Kerr, but John Paxson, they could not handle Magic Johnson. And I know I could have just went to the settings and had them guard, but sometimes it doesn't always work where they guard who they're supposed to guard, even when you change the settings, right? So we're down by 8, throwing up the alley, Scotty with the oop, and that's what we needed. Look at that, over the head pass. Scotty's gonna dunk that thing home, and we're trying to come back. MJ, we only got 5 on the shot clock, buddy. Fade away at the free throw line, and it's money. So the Lakers defense is pretty tough. Having really only 2 scoring options, Michael and Scotty, that's rough. And Scotty this season averaged about 17 points per game. MJ, he averaged about 31 per game during the regular season. So they were balling. And of course, they handled the Pistons for the first time in their careers. So all the hype is on Chicago's side. But the Lakers, they're handling business up by 4. Paxson back to MJ. MJ gonna find a cutting Horace Grant, and Horace gonna lay that up and in. 25-23. They got it to Divac. And Divac, he can knock down that mid-range. Okay, those European players, they can shoot. The biggest from Europe, they can shoot. We all know this. That pass leads to a shot by Scott, and Scott knocks it home. 29-25. There goes Magic, working his way inside. Going to find Scott again, and Scott is officially cooking. 12 points, 6 of 10 so far in this one, and we're down by 8. Magic. Right hand layup in traffic, does not matter. We're down by 20. We're down by 10, 35-25 to score, and then an N1 by Scotty. Stop the bleeding. Down by 7. Jordan crossover dribble inside to Scotty. Scotty, he's gonna lose it. Scott, he's gonna get it. He's gonna throw it up court to James Worthy. 2-hand slam, and the Bulls could be in serious trouble here in game 1. Jordan trying to get us back in it. Gonna find Scotty in the corner. He's gonna knock down the 2. It was just a 2. Foot was on the line. 37-31. That is gonna get knocked down, and Scott is straight heating up if he's not on fire already. That shot blocked. They got Worthy. I didn't think Worthy could knock those down, but he sure did right there. 43-34. We double team Magic. Magic got the Scott. We don't stay on Scott. We leave Scott, and he's punishing us. 18 points here in the first half. Spin around inside the Divac. He lays it up and in. And look at the Lakers dominating the Bulls here in game 1. Are we going to lose a finals with MJ? Be the first one in history. Oh my goodness gracious. I know it was just game 1. But if we continue to play this way, it's going to be bad, all right? And 2K11 is different. There's no, like, dribble stick. You know, you could change it to the dribble stick with the controller setup. It's not the same. It really isn't. So I just went with the buttons. I have not triangle. I have Y as the spin and then B as the crossover. And you can still use the ISO motion with the left stick, which is a little difficult, especially when I haven't played these older 2Ks in a minute. So MJ gets it inside the Horace. Horace going to bully his way to the basket. And now we're down by 11. 55-44. MJ again leaning, and he's going to knock that one down. MJ so consistent with that shot. They're going to lay it up and in with Divac, and now the lead balloons back up to 13. Jordan inside. He's going to lose it, gets it back over to Paxton. Paxton with the mid-range jumper, and it's going to fall, and we're down by 11. 2:02 on the clock, down by 9. And cradle that thing, MJ. Cradle it. Rock the baby to sleep. The baby appears to be cranky, so get the baby down for a nappy. Anyway, Scott looking like MJ. Only MJ can really do that where he gets fouled, throws it over his head backwards, and it still goes in. MJ gets the ball inside to Scotty. Scotty over everybody with 2 hands, and that's going to cut the lead down to 7. Worthy, he has the top of the key. Scottie Pippen picks him up. Worthy working his way inside the paint. Right hand floater, and it's going to go. MJ, he's trying to work his way inside. Scott is on him. Divac with the help, but too little, too late. MJ puts it in, and he has brought the Bulls back to 7. 66-59 is the score. Can we win game 1? We're down by 7. The Lakers, they got the ball right here. 7:51 to go in the ball game. Worthy, he gets picked up by King and Cartwright, and none of them can stop Worthy. The King's not even Worthy. That pass going to be a turnover as Scott intercepts it. Scott inside the paint to Johnson. I'm about to call Johnson MJ. He is the MJ technically, but that's not his nickname. MJ misses that 3. I know that's not his game per se, but hey, we got to come back a little bit. And that is going to lead to a fast break, and we're down by 13. Armstrong in the corner, and that will be a deep 2. Not quite a 3-foot was on the line. So we're down 11. That's going to be a turnover. We're going to get it up court to MJ, to Armstrong. Mid-range, nothing but the bottom of the net. 75-63. Over to Paxton. That's going to be a triple, and he's going to knock that one home, and we are officially coming back. But the Johnson-led Lakers, they score again. MJ with his 5th turnover of the ball game. That's not a good look. Scott working his way inside the paint, and he's going to split the defense of Pippen and Jordan, and he's going to add to their lead. MJ. I want to call him MJ because he's like Michael Jackson moonwalking back to the three-point line and knocking that thing home. Magic Johnson. Jordan going to step inside the three-point line, knock down the deep 2, and it's 31-11. MJ steps inside the three-point line, lets it fly, and that's going to fall, but it might be too little too late. We're down by 16. MJ going to get that one to go. And, of course, you don't have to score 31 points every single game. It's just what you average. So I'm trying to make sure that we score as many points as we can here with the game already over, basically. Not trying to turn the ball over too much anymore. Not trying to miss too many silly shots. And, yeah, that's going to do it. James Worthy, he's going to be your player of the game. He was fantastic. Without Rodman's defense, like, Horace Grant is a solid power forward, but his defense isn't that great. Cartwright, he's very slow, and King is a little bit soft, if you are asking my opinion. So Worthy, he dropped 4 assists. I believe he had 30 points, I want to say. Maybe he had 31. MJ, he definitely did his thing, but we're going to need a little bit of more. 36 points for Worthy, my bad. And now it's game 2. So game 2 we got to win. We are not trying to go to LA down 0-2. And remember, it's 2 games at home for Chicago, 3 games on the road in LA, then 2 games back if it gets to game 6 and game 7. So Paxton, he's going to bring it up. We got Scotty in the corner, crossover dribble, going up and slamming it down. And that's what you need to do versus Lakers defense, all right? Getting inside with MJ, and MJ with the floater, and we're doing our thug fizzle. Do you see what MJ is doing? He's a beast for a reason. Okay, it's his challenge for a reason because he needs to carry the team. Worthy turnaround jumper, nothing but the bottom of the net. Okay, if he gets that going, it could be cookies for us. Pippen trying to get the ball inside, backing down on Worthy, turn around, little left hand layup, and that's going to go up and go in. 6-2 is now the score. Divac on the low block, maybe the high block, if you will. Yes, there's a high block. and it's 4-6 as the Lakers knock that one home with Divock. Worthy, that's more of the low block. He's going to turn around. Hand in his face, does not matter. We are in trouble. Worthy is cooking already. 6-6 is now the score. Magic trying to bully his way inside. He's going to go with the fadeaway jumper, and that's going to fall. So Magic heating up. If they get Scott going, we're definitely in trouble. But MJ's like, that's how you really do a fadeaway, Magic. Okay, stop hating, stop play hating, stop taking my moves. 12-10 is the score. Look at this. How did he lay that one up and in? I'm going to tell you why. We had Will Perdue picking him up. It's not a good look. Again, it took a handful of games before I realized put Michael on Magic or Scotty on Magic. Just do something versus Magic. Going to pull that one up in Scott's face, and we're down by 4. MJ has 10 points here in the first quarter. I'm telling you, he needs to carry you. We're going to find our man inside who lays it up and in. Paxton, can he knock this one home from 3? It's good. So that's what we need to do. Continue to fill it up. Don't back down. Don't be denied. The others, as Shaq would say, need to step it up. 20-19 is the score. There goes Johnson, laying it up and just cooking on this defense like it's nobody's business. We're kicking it out to Paxton. Paxton back to Jordan. Jordan over to Pippen. Pippen gets inside, and that's too easy. When Pippen gets inside with his athleticism, it's a done deal. Jordan up to the three-point line. He's going to weave his way inside. Going to stop. Going to pop. It's Paxton who got open, but he's not going to get it. King with the rebound. King back to Jordan. Jordan trying to get inside. Going to find Will Perdue, who lays it up with a beautiful left-hand finish. We're down by 1, 24-23. Jordan inside. Has Paxton in the corner. That's going to be a 3, and that's going to be a 3 that hits nothing but the bottom of the net. We're up by 2, 27-25. Over to Scott, who's left wide open. Mid-range, that's money. That's like a layup for him every single time. We turn the ball over. Johnson has it going back the other way. Scott, he has a lane to the basket. He's going to take that lane and lay it up and in, and the Lakers are up again. Scott again inside, lays it up and in on the right side of the hoop, and now they're up 31-29. Scott over to Perkins, and Perkins lays it up and in. Their offense is phenomenal. It's like it's Jordan and it's Pippen, and everybody else just like score a couple of baskets. I don't know how we're going to do this, because Scott can cook, Divock can cook. They bring in Perkins, Sam Perkins off of the bench. He can cook, and of course, he got James Worthy and Scott. Jordan, he gets up court. He gets bounced back just a little bit. He's going to find King, and King is going to lay it up, and then that is like his only shot of the whole challenge. I'm not lying to you. 33-35. Scott, inside. We have everybody and the mama on him, and he still scores. Like he wears 4, not 8, and not 24. My goodness gracious. Grant, inside. And Grant lays it up and lays it, and I thought he was going to miss that with those bifocals. He better not miss a thing that crosses his face. 37-35. We're shooting about 50%. We have 15 points, and we have 4 rebounds or 4 assists right now with Jordan. He's cooking starting the second half. We need him to fill it up. We need to play good defense. Paxton's on Magic. Not a good look. Horace, again, his defense isn't the greatest. He's a good power forward, but his defense leaves some to be desired. Scotty's three-point shooting is heating up. Good shot right there by Scotty. Scotty gets it to MJ. MJ after Paxton. He lets a 3 fly, and that's going to tickle the 9 line, and 9 points for Paxton to get it inside the Divock. And I want a double, but James Worthy was on. Well, Michael was on. James Worthy didn't want a double right there, but now we have Divock on the point guard. We got a double, and it works. Up to MJ. MJ. Is he going to throw the alley? Yes, he will. And Horace Grant is on the receiving end of the oop. Thank you, sir. MJ throwing it with the right hand. Horace Grant with 2 hands slams it home, and the Bulls are up by 7. Johnson inside to Scott. Scott lays it up and in with the left hand, and they cut the lead down to 5. Now it's 47-50. They get it to Worthy. Too easy. Unless you have a great defender on him, he's going to knock that down. The Lakers on the 8-0 run. Scotty inside. Worthy picks him up. Out to Jordan. Jordan gets a lane, and when he gets a lane, you know he's going to fly to the hoop. Just too easy. Gotta play better defense than that. And you can only hope to contain them when you do that. And when you play defense like that, like what we just saw, it's going to be nothing but barbecue chicken. MJ throwing up the oop, or the alley, I should say, and then Scotty with the oop. Oh my goodness, the alley-oop is so pretty. And Scotty, he's going to knock that thing home. 53-59. And Magic is Magic. and Magic lays it up and in, and that's going to do it for the third quarter of play. We are up by 4. Jordan right now is doing his thing. We are on pace to hit all of our numbers, averaging about a double-double these finals. Be spectacular. We're up by 4, like I said. Worthy on the low block. King is not worthy to guard him, and Worthy is like, yes, we know this. James knocking everything home. Scott knocking everything home, and the ball game was all tied. I'm like, what has happened to our lead? Jordan inside. He's going to lay it up and with the contact, no fall on Black Jesus. Okay, 61-59. Grant. Inside, back out to MJ. MJ, he pulls up, knocks home the 9-footer, if you will, little jumper. It goes. Jordan's up to 26 points in this ball game. That is gonna fall for the Lakers. Magic cooking, 61-63. MJ increases the lead to 4, 65-61. MJ has it. Right side, back over to Horace. Mid-range jumper, beautiful play. That's all you need is a little mid-range jumper. You don't have to be a stretch big. I don't get it. Just a little mid-range. Just spread the floor a little bit, little mid-range. That's all Zion needs if you ask me, but I know you ain't asking me. Out to Scotty for 3. Bang, bang, bang. 70-63 is now the score. Paxson, he has it. Back to Jordan. They double Jordan. Back to Paxson. He's going to let one fly, and he's been doing it all game long. You got to shut down the three-point shot because when MJ starts cooking inside, you know he's kicking it out, and the threes are going to fall. There goes Johnson, moonwalking to the three-point line yet again, knocking home a three-pointer. MJ, little 12-footer, fade away. That's patent. Don't steal it. It is under patent, and it's under warranty in case something happens, and we need somebody to fill that role. 68-75 is now the score. Paxton, back to Jordan. Minute 57 on the clock. Crossover dribble. Inside to Horace Grant. He lays it up and in. And that could do it in this one. Worthy. He's going to let one fly, and that's going to go. So they foul MJ. He has 30 points as of right now. 12 assists. We're hitting all of our marks. We're going to knock home the first free throw. Increasing the lead up to 6. If we knock home the last one, we will be up by 7, and we do just that with a perfect release, and that is going to do it. 81-74 would be the final. So as of right now, you have not seen Hodges, who wears 14. He backs up MJ, but MJ does not come out the game. Whether you wanted him to come out the game or not, do not take him out the game. That would just be crazy. If he gets tired, call a timeout. All right. Usually he doesn't really get too tired, but still. Just call a timeout, let him rest, don't take him out the game, or it's going to be even more trouble for you. So here we go, man. He balled out this game, but Scotty, he helped tremendously. Scotty, I believe, finished with 19 points, and those 19 points, 9 of them came on 3 3-pointers in the second half. So he was perfect from 3 in the second half. Again, don't expect that from him every single game. I don't, but hey, if he can give me that, I'm gladly take it because I know MJ can fill it up. But when MJ gets cold, Scotty needs to step up his game. And knowing me and how I play, MJ can get cold. So now we're on the West Coast, baby. LA, home of the Lakers. They're going to get all the lucky breaks. And I know they're going to get the fouls too. But when they get the foolery, I can't take it. Stopping, popping. MJ going to tie it up at 2. Magic inside to Scott. Scott has Jordan on him. Gives it right back to Magic. Give and go. And the Lakers, even though they're down, they're coming back. 8-4 is the score. MJ, all kinds of traffic, and he's still going to lay it up and in. He's on full attack mode. Scott, little mid-range jumper. That's going to fall. Lakers are down by 4. MJ, he has it. Scotty, he's running with them, but no, MJ ain't passing it today. That's going to fall, and he's looking to assassinate these boys from LA. 12-16 is now the score. Worthy, he's going to knock that one home, and the Lakers are not going down without a fight. Remember, in real life, the Bulls, after losing game 1, they won 4 and they roll. Is that going to help it happen here, or will the Lakers take the lead in the series 2-1 by coming back? They're down by 2. Scotty from deep. He knocks it in, and the three-pointers continue to fall for number 33, and I'm loving it. They're going to lay it up with James Worthy, 8 points, 4 for 6 so far today. He is their main scorer, as you can tell. Hand in his face. He was getting hot breath down his throat, and he still knocks it home. Johnson inside. He lays it up and in, and the Lakers are down by 1. Inside to Jordan. Jordan backing down Scott, waiting for some time to drip off the clock. Fadeaway jumper. You can't stop it. You can only hope to contain it. Second quarter now. We're up by 5. Jordan crossover in between the legs, dunking it on Sammy Sam. Oh, a change gonna come, Sammy Sam, and you ain't cooking. Never mind, he knocks that one home. He's cooking a little bit. 23-18 is now the score. Jordan out to Paxton. Paxton, he lines one up, and he lets it fly. And he got hit, but no foul call. But he increases the lead to 8, and the Bulls look to dominate. But Scott is like, hold your roll, slow down, player. We coming back. Purdue, he's backing down. He's going to pass it, and I don't even know why he has the ball in his hands. Like, why are you touching the ball? Don't touch the ball in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter of the NBA Finals. Don't do it. The Lakers have come back, 26-24. Jordan, down the baseline, cradle that thing. Get a warm blanket and some warm milk for the baby. Don't forget the bye-bye, and let's go to sleep. Cradle that thing, baby. 28-24 is the score. Over to Armstrong. Armstrong, he lines one up, and he knocks it home, 31-24. Now it's 31-26. Lakers have cut into the lead. Scott has it inside the three-point line. He shoots the deep two, and that's going to fall. Armstrong to Cartwright. Cartwright, he lets a little jumper go, little baby jumper, and that thing's going to fall. Lakers are down 5. MJ with the ball inside the paint, looking for Cartwright, and Cartwright is starting to fill it out. Fill it up. He's doing something with the fill, and now we're going to do a little turnaround jumper with MJ. So pretty. So pretty. And that is going to bring the first half to an end. So our highest score was 10, but they cut it down, as you can see, to 5. Jordan, 22 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Might have to get our assist up to make sure that we complete the challenge. I'm not trying to play all these games again, okay? This is a whole series. This is the only challenge like this in the whole game where you have to complete a whole series. That is crazy. Jordan, inside, off of the tip pass, that goes up and in, and the Bulls are back up by 5. 39-34, that's too easy. Somebody in gold and purple needs to stop the ball. They stop the ball right there. Scott going back the other way, crossing the three-point line. Bounce pass to Divac, and Divac with the right-hand slam. The Bulls are up by 3. Scotty, hand in his face, doesn't matter. He might have passed at the Paxton if he wasn't so confident in that three-point shot. Horace Grant, what was that? That is Scott driving on you. You better stop that. Pippen, mid-range. He knocks it home, and the Bulls are still up in this one. We're up by 2 as of right now. Jordan to Horace. Horace lays it up and in with the right hand. 48-46 is now the score. Scott, he gets inside the Worthy. Worthy man on him. That's pimping. It does not matter. 48-48. Jordan inside the three-point line. Inside the paint. Windmill finish all over Scott's grill. Take this napkin and wipe your face, pick up your pride, and put it back in your pocket. That's what it means to be on a poster, sir. Johnson, he's going to lay that thing up, and then he's too much of a beast. We can't stop him right now because, again, have not made the switch, putting Scotty or MJ on him as of right now. We laid up and in with MJ on the inside, and that's going to lead to a 52-52 game. Fade away by Scotty, knocks it home, 7 points in this half, or this quarter. Yeah, this half, I should say. And you see what we're doing. We're averaging 53 points right now, 33 points, 53%, excuse me. 33 points per game and about 10 assists. That's what we're averaging right now at this point in this game, and there's still basically a whole fourth quarter left. So those averages will change as we continue. 56-60 is now the score. We're going to knock that thing home, and we're trying to come back. Down by 2. Worthy gets double teamed. Doesn't matter? No. 52 is a go. Okay, he's not just Jackie Robinson, it's freaking James Worthy as well. 58-67, we're turning the ball over now. Only 3:20 on the clock. We are running out of time and opportunities. Got to stop Worthy in the hand. Like, to me, this is some solid defense, y'all. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is some solid defense, and we can't do nothing right versus James Worthy. That's a good three-pointer, but it's still down by 10. MJ, he's going to get that over the Cartwright. No way you're going to shoot it, so give it to Scotty, and Scotty, he's going to knock that thing home. 64-71. Can we get a stop? If we get a stop, maybe we can come back pimping. He has his hands full with young James Worthy, who is not young at this point in his career. He's actually quite old for a basketball player, but not for like a human being. But my goodness gracious, we are now down 1-2 in the NBA Finals. So, we need to win out, obviously. We are not trying to go to Game 7, because MJ has never been in a Game 7, so why would I want that? But anyways, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace, love.
Hot sauce.